I am Dilip Udani, Assistant Professor at LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. Today in multiple integrals, I will teach you new topic, that is change of variables from Cartesian to polar coordinates. So let's start. First of all, we will see what is change of variables from Cartesian to polar coordinates. The double integral can be changed from Cartesian coordinates xy to polar coordinates r theta by putting x equals to r cos theta, y equals to r sin theta. Then double integration of function of xy dx dy, that is equals to double integration of function of replacing x by r cos theta and y by r sin theta and dx dy by modulus of j dr d theta, where j is the Jacobian. Where Jacobian j, that is equals to del of xy with respect to del of r theta, and this is equals to del x by del r, del x by del theta in the first row, del y by del r, del y by del theta in the second row. Now this is equals to, we will find out the partial derivative of x equals to r cos theta with respect to r. So derivative of r with respect to r is 1 and cos theta is constant. So del x by del r is cos theta. Now we will find out del x by del theta, and del x by del theta, that is partial derivative of x with respect to theta, keeping r constant. So r is constant and derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. So del x by del theta is minus r sin theta. Now we will find out del y by del r. Del y by del r, that is partial derivative of y with respect to r. So keeping theta constant, sin theta will be as it is, and derivative of r with respect to r, that is 1. So del y by del r, that is equals to sin theta. Now we will find out del y by del theta. Del y by del theta means partial derivative of y with respect to theta, keeping r constant. So r is constant and derivative of sin theta is cos theta. So del y by del theta, that is equals to r cos theta. Now we will evaluate this determinant, and this is equals to cos theta into r cos theta, it will become r cos square theta. Then after minus sin theta into minus r sin theta, it will become plus r sin square theta, and then after taking r common, so we have r into bracket cos square theta plus sin square theta, and this is equals to r because cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1, and if we will multiply 1 by r, the result is r. Hence double integration of function of xy dx dy, that is equals to double integration of f of r cos theta, r sin theta and modulus of j, that is r dr d theta. This is how we will change the double integration which is in Cartesian form to polar form. Now we have example related to this topic. Evaluate integration from 0 to a, integration from 0 to square root of a square minus x square plus y square dy dx by changing into polar coordinates. So here is the solution. Here x varies from x equals to 0 to x equals to a. This is the limit of x. It will vary from 0 to a. Here y varies from y equals to 0 to y equals to square root of a square minus x square. This is the limit of y. y equals to square root of a square minus x square. So taking square both sides, we have y square equals to a square minus x square. Therefore, taking minus x square towards left hand side, we have x square plus y square, that is equals to a square. Now comparing this equation with x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square, that is equals to r square. Therefore the center is hk, and that is 0, 0 in this case, because x square is nothing but x minus 0 the whole square and y square is nothing but y minus 0 the whole square. Hence the center is 0, 0. And radius is, if you will compare r square with a square, we have radius r equals to a. So actually this equation, which is x square plus y square equals to a square, represent the equation of a circle having center 0, 0 and radius equals to a. Hence x square plus y square equals to a square is a circle with center 0, 0 and radius r equals to a. Now this is the diagram in xy plane and this is the diagram in r theta plane. As you can see that x will vary from 0 to a and y will vary from 0 to square root of a square minus x square. So we will get this part of the circle in the first quadrant only. This is the region of integration in xy plane, which is the circle in the first quadrant only, and we have converted this region into r theta plane and its center is 0, 0 and radius r equals to a. So in the first quadrant, theta will vary from 0 to pi by 2 and r will vary from 0 to a. From diagrams, the limits of r is from 0 to r equals to a. You can see that from this strip, here r is 0 and at this point r equals to a. Hence r will vary from 0 to a. And the limits of theta are theta equals to 0 to theta equals to pi by 2, as this portion of the curve lies in the first quadrant only. Hence theta will vary from 0 to pi by 2. Hence the polar form of the given integral is I, that is equals to integration from 0 to a, integration from 0 to square root of a square minus x square plus y square dx dy. This is the integration in Cartesian form. Now we will convert this integration to polar form by taking x equals to r cos theta, y equals to r sin theta, dx dy by modulus of j dr d theta. And this is equals to integration, theta is from 0 to pi by 2, r is from 0 to a, x square plus y square, that is nothing but r square, because x equals to r cos theta and y equals to r sin theta. So x square, it will become r square cos square theta plus y square, it will become r square sin square theta. So taking r square common, into bracket we have cos square plus sin square, and cos square plus sin square is 1 and 1 into r square, the result is r square. And replacing dx dy by r dr d theta, where r is Jacobian of j. Now we will find out this double integration. This is r square into r, so it will become r cube. Now integration of r cube with respect to r, that is r raised to 4 by 4 and its limit is from 0 to a, and this integration will be as it is. Now for upper limit a, it will become a raised to 4 by 4, and for lower limit 0 it will become 0. So we have a raised to 4 by 4, integration theta from 0 to pi by 2 d theta. Now integration of 1 with respect to theta, the result is theta. So this is equals to a raised to 4 by 4 theta, and the limit is from 0 to pi by 2. Now for upper limit pi by 2, we will replace theta by pi by 2, so it will become pi by 2. And for lower limit 0, we will replace theta by 0, so it will become 0. So this is equals to a raised to 4 by 4 into pi by 2, and this is equals to pi a raised to 4 divided by 4 into 2, that is 8. So this is the answer, pi a raised to 4 by 8 of the given double integration. Now we will see second example related to this topic. Evaluate integration from 0 to a, integration from y to a, x upon x square plus y square dx dy by transforming into polar coordinates. So here is the solution. Here x varies from x equals to y to x equals to a. This is the limit of x. X will vary from y to a. Here y varies from y equals to 0 to y equals to a. This is the limit of y. Y will vary from 0 to a. Putting x equals to r cos theta, y equals to r sin theta, the polar form of the line y equals to x is, replacing y by r sin theta, this is equals to x by r cos theta. So r will cancel out, sin theta upon cos theta, that is tan theta, and tan theta equals to 1. Therefore we have theta equals to pi by 4. Now the line x equals to a is, replacing x by r cos theta, and this is equals to a. Therefore r equals to a upon cos theta, and 1 upon cos theta is sec theta. So r is a sec theta. Now this is the diagram for given double integration in xy plane. Here you can see this is the line x equals to y, which will pass through the origin, and this is the line y equals to 0 or x-axis. This is the line x equals to a, and this is the bounded region of integration. And for x equals to a, we have developed r equals to a sec theta, and for y equals to x, we have developed the line theta equals to pi by 4. So from this diagram you can see that theta will vary from 0 to pi by 4, and r will vary from 0 to a sec theta. From diagrams, the limits of r are r equals to 0 to r equals to a sec theta. Here we have r equals to 0, and from this strip we can say that r will vary from 0 to a sec theta. And the limits of theta are theta equals to 0 to theta equals to pi by 4. Here you will find theta equals to 0, and here you will find theta equals to pi by 4. So these are the limits of theta and r. Hence the polar form of the given integral is I, this is equals to the given double integration, that is equals to integration from 0 to a, integration from y to a, x upon x square plus y square dx dy, and this is equals to integration theta is from 0 to pi by 4, integration r is from 0 to a sec theta, replacing x by r cos theta, and x square plus y square by r square, and dx by dy by r dr d theta. Now this is r and again this is r, so r into r, that is r square, and divided by r square, so r square will cancel out. So this is equals to integration from 0 to pi by 4, integration from 0 to a sec theta, cos theta, dr, d theta. So first of all we will find out the integration with respect to r, then with respect to theta. So this is equals to integration from 0 to pi by 4, cos theta is constant, and integration of 1 with respect to r, that is r, and the limit is from 0 to a sec theta, d theta. Now this is equals to integration from 0 to pi by 4, cos theta will be as it is. Now replacing r by the upper limit a sec theta, so it will become a sec theta, and for the lower limit 0, we will replace r by 0, so the result is a sec theta, and this cos theta will be as it is and d theta will be as it is. Now as you know, cos theta and sec theta are inverse of each other, so its product is 1. So this is equals to a integration from 0 to pi by 4 d theta. Now integration of 1 with respect to theta, that is theta, and the limit is 0 to pi by 4, and this a will be as it is. Now this is equals to a, replacing theta by upper limit pi by 4, then after minus sign replacing theta by lower limit 0, so it will become pi by 4, and pi by 4 into a, the result is pi a by 4, and this is the answer of given double integration. So in today's lecture we have seen how to convert the double integration which is in Cartesian form to polar form, and we have seen 2 examples related to this topic. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next lecture.